Hello and welcome back to Crew 42's coverage of the 2024 Blackjack Open, our first event of the 2024 season. Thank you guys for joining us. We're at Veterans Memorial Park for our MPO feature card, and my name's Zach O'Haron, joined by Papa Wolf Raleigh. How you doing, Brian?
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. You'll get more information when we post new coverages onto our channel, and you do not want to miss out on those. Taking a quick look at our front nine scores, we got Cam at +3, Tony at -3, Silus at +2, and Connor at +3. And even though they're not on pace, these guys still have an opportunity to shoot really well on a very scoreable back nine, and Tony has a chance to kind of push to maybe make that lead card for round 2. But they're going to have to first face here, hole 10, hole 3. This is a difficult hole. You see the drone flying over the intended gap on the left side, over a creek, and this shot is just, in my opinion, very unrealistic. Most players are going to throw to the right where the cornfield, the open field is, and try to look at the open gap on the right side where you walk to the next hole, try to just take it at easy 3 here. This hole is very difficult.
Yeah, it looks like Silas pushed a little deep there. This is a tough line.
You could go big hyzer and try to push through these trees. The creek that runs through the hole here, though, catches a lot of those discs. So you'll see a lot of players leave it extra wide right to not get too close. Silas was a little dangerous with that, but just so they can see the opening here, you see the disc kind of flying by. That's the walkout space. They just want to pitch it up through that and give themselves a 3.
Cameron going inside.
Yeah, Cam's saying he's not having a very good round. He wants to turn it on right now, and he hits the gap, gets himself a circle 2 look. It's an insane shot. We're going to take another look at it right now.
Ooh, love the angle out of his hand.
Perfect amount of
Look
speed.
at that.
Yeah, misses a tree, gets
Yep.
itself up there. The grass wasn't cut like super freshly when we played this tournament, so wasn't able to get a skip there, but just a great line from Cam there.
Oh, Tony must have played a little plinko or got the wind or something.
Yeah, got a little push, didn't intend to, maybe left it too high.
Oh, look at the bounce on that one.
I'm telling you, I don't know. He's got special flubber discs. They all bounce.
All right, that was a great little step out forehand Annie up shot.
Worked out well for him. Cam now with the birdie look.
Let's go. That's a great way to start the back nine.
I think it's one of 2 on the day that I heard from the players. Don't know if that's true.
That is absolutely crazy. This hole actually played as the 3rd hardest on the whole round, and there was only 2 birdies. So nice intel you got there.
Tony almost able to save his par from the woods there. Came just a bit short, so we just have a couple tap-ins, and it's going to move us on to the next hole. Hole 11, another short hole on the course here. I think this should play as the easiest. It should be just a jump putt, fading off to the left a little bit here. There is a kind of a parking lot behind the basket, but really a jump putt should be good enough for you to get down there. The tunnel's kind of small, but you should be able to.
Yeah, that's a great call. We had, I would say close to 50% of the field birdie. This averaged a 2.6.
You see why, I guess Cam just gives a little pitch shot, gets right next to the basket. He looks like he's getting his back nine started the right way.
Silas trying to follow some vapor trails. Unfortunately, hits some tree, and then fortunately lands back in the middle of the fairway. So pluses and minuses.
Forehand from Connor. Was not expecting this.
Ooh, double tree kick.
First tree kick probably wasn't great. Second tree kick was great. That thing was moving.
Hopefully he's got a window through there. Maybe have a step out to his left. Great settle.
A little nervy putt, because if you sail this one, it's going to go a long ways.
He's above the basket. Now he's under the basket.
Connor here with a tree in his way. He's just trying to stay inside of it.
Tough stretch right there.
And a surprise.
And Cam.
Yeah, just one birdie card for how well, easily this played for the field. It's a little surprising, I think.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't build any frustration for any of the players, and you just move on to hole 12 and, you know, hopefully go for that birdie. Although, not to break some news, but the stats aren't looking great for birdies on hole 12.
I was going to say hole 12 is going to be a tough one for these guys. The gaps are so small through the trees that when flying the drone, I said, just go over, because it's the only way I could see getting to the basket. Thumbers are blocked off. The left side, for righties at least, because the left side's got a little tall trees protecting that line. So I think you're going to see some guys kind of throw right-hand hyzer, kind of spike hyzer angles. Unfortunately, the wind is moving left to right from this pad, so it's going to be a tough wind fight.
Yeah, that 344-foot hole ends up playing closer to 4. Uh-oh. Is that OB?
I'm not 100% sure if it was or not, but he rolled back in green, so we didn't have to worry about it.
Nervous.
Yeah, I think the wind's doing something different up there. Because I love mine. That's still a long
Silas finds the green as well.
And these guys are outside circle 2 from the basket. Just getting over there is going to be so difficult. Oh, the road does not play OB actually yet. I'm sorry. I forgot about what I read about this hole.
Oh, there we go. Tony, you're going to try a big turnover.
Yeah, this is a tough wind.
Oh, it's big.
It's huge. Sails it over into the empty field there. I forgot about that, because that's how I knew the road wasn't OB. The service road wasn't.
Connor with this up shot. Great stick. Emmer trying to keep his birdie streak alive. Ooh.
Pretty close. Ooh, lots of wind action on his disc there.
Yeah, right away.
Finally get to Tony's huge drive.
He gets his up shot back in the grass, we'll say. Connor's going to clear out while Tony walks up. Oh, no.
This is good. This is a hole that you can go back and forth on if you're not careful.
Tony gets it. Pretty routine par. All right, Silas with the comebacker for the bogey.
Limits the damage there. Cam, bag on, tap in,
Bag
par.
on. It's my favorite type of par.
It's going to move us over to hole 13, par 3, 302. It's tight. I think the backhand is the best way to attack the basket if you're trying to get there for a birdie look. I think the forehand gets you, if you can hit the gap and get on top of the hill, gets you a circle 2 look pretty consistently, but lots of roll-away opportunities on this hole.
Yeah, and that may say 300, but they don't play like 300.
You are correct. Plays closer to 350.
And pushes up there.
Yeah, he's on top of the hill, but he's in that last cluster of trees short of the basket. We're going to see where he ends up when we get up there.
Okay. Hopefully he settles on that hill.
Yeah, he didn't go all the way down. I think he's halfway up or so right now. Tony's just telling it to sit in the fairway, give him an up.
It got close. Keep pushing. Hopefully that got up to the top level.
Yeah, it's right underneath the log laying down on the ground. He actually scooted underneath it. So he'll be up on the platform.
Love the forehand Annie approach. It's my favorite approach.
Gets it right there by the basket. Should be a tap-in 3 for him. Valiant effort from Cam, but not able to get a birdie again. He's going to need to get back in that birdie train if he wants to make a move on this leader card.
Yep, I'll just go right back in.
Hunter with a little view.
That's,
Gets it safely up there.
yeah, that's a really tough putt. It's, you know, the basket, the bottom of the pole is still 6 feet above his head.
Yeah. And because he's on the hill, it's awkward balance too.
Very true. Par here, I can only imagine, is very common.
Yeah, hole 13 on the day played 3.23, so actually a few more bogeys than birdies and a handful of double bogeys. So
That's going to move us over here to hole 14 now, and we are back in the wind, and it is in full swing. This hole normally takes a pretty big rip. It's slightly uphill. The basket's sitting on kind of an ant hill underneath these pine trees. There is a pond / little lake behind the basket. It doesn't really come in play unless you make a really big critical error. The cornfield on the right side also plays as OB.
You care to guess how many people birdied this hole today?
Oh, 2, maybe 3. That'd be my guess.
All right. Well, stay tuned. We'll let you know.
Okay. Cam is not short on power for this hole, and he's still finding himself short. It's probably worth noting as well that we're seeing the full extent of this wind, and it is a strict headwind.
Why don't you put a good rip on it?
He needed some of that.
He's gonna have a lane though.
Yeah, he needed some of that power from a couple holes ago. This is a force from Silus.
Wow.
That wind just kept it held over the whole time.
Just dancing.
Come on.
Stay underneath. Yes, that was a great up.
Great shot in the wind from him. Tony now from Circles 2.
That's a good tap in still.
I thought it was going to dance up for him there for a second there. Lifted for just a second. No! Sit down.
Oh, that's just so unfortunate.
And with this wind, that's not a tap in. It's going to be a comeback putt for him. 20 feet or so.
Yes! Let's go.
Big birdie for Cam.
Take that one.
All right, to give you that update, yes, Cam got the 2, and he was one of 2. Nick Robertson was the other gentleman to get the 2, so shout out Nick.
Oh, very cool. I love how we've mentioned a couple Michigan boys every once in a while when we have some impressive stats coming on. Tap in for Connor.
Everybody's just,
He's
cleaning it up.
Yeah, he's kind of had a slow here for the back nine. Lots of pars. He hasn't let anything get away from him, though. Cam really the only one hot here.
Since 2015, Great Lakes Disc has been supporting players at all levels. From local leagues and events to professional disc golfers on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. Visit GreatLakesDisc.com to learn more.
All right, hole 15. Now, unfortunately, there's a couple holes that go around that pond. They are closed off due to a bass fishing exhibition happening right now. So we had to add some alternate holes, this being one of them for hole 15. Shorter hole 284. Doesn't look particularly difficult, but there is a ripping wind. You see the flags moving underneath Cam's feet here. Their wind going left to right.
Yeah, as we watch them tee off, this one played the second easiest of the day, coming in at 2.63, so just slightly easier than hole 11 earlier. Or slightly harder, sorry.
Yeah. See,
Come on, get there.
Couple throws, not able to fight that wind properly. Top of the disc gets exposed. It gets knocked down faster.
There we go. Get up there. Come on. All right, a little bit of a tester. Yep.
You really don't want testers in the wind. That's the sad part. Doesn't feel bad. Ooh.
Ooh.
You go ahead. It's about.
There we
Sir.
go.
Very nice. Very nice. See, even with a birdie, he's a little frustrated. He's been very close to having a great round. He's had some bad breaks, some putts that haven't gone his way. It's not the round.
Wow, that wind popped that right away.
Cam was a split between jump putting it or not, and as soon as he let go of it, he said, "Oh, wrong play. Should have jumped."
That was a great comebacker.
Tony able to erase that bogey from earlier in the round. Going to get himself back to
Yeah.
-3. And for the last 3 holes, they are very scoreable. So he has a chance to kind of move up the leaderboard here to finish out his round, starting off with hole 16, another par 4 for 20. It is an island hole. So the sidewalk kind of starts the island, it then is restricted on the left, and then it goes to the sidewalk in the background there. Kind of a difficult hole to push into. There's a guardian tree that you really want to hug in order to attack this basket that catches a lot of discs and leaves it short.
Really like the usage of the man-made boundaries, if you will, to shape this hole. That's pretty cool. This one did come in as the 3rd easiest as well.
I don't think that's too surprising. You'll see here, even from Silas's drive, that's the guardian tree you want to hug. Even though he hit that tree, he still is in a position where he can get up and down for a birdie look.
Mo.
Yeah, it needed to miss
Ah.
some stuff, and it just didn't. Big turnover here from Connor. This needs to get back. See the white flags there. He's kind of pushing the OB.
Oh no.
And he's not going to get himself back in balance. That's going to go to the drop zone, which is top of this kind of island here. He needs to get up and down for par now.
That'll. Okay, that tree helped that settle.
Put the brakes on real quick. Silas here,
From the,
a little closer, but tough angle.
from the knee. Whoa.
Sailed it a little bit. He's going to have a long comeback putt for his birdie look.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, these little guardians, they're there for a reason.
Tony found himself in a weird spot next to that bush. He's actually going to extend out the other side, try to get himself up and down from here. Sit down. Yeah, it's good up shot from him. Another close putt for Silas. It's going to be a par for him. Cam from just outside circle.
Oh, and doesn't want to stay in.
That one just a little wide. He's been having such a good back nine, too. He could have used that kind of as momentum. Right now, there's a big cluster of people who finish. This is a two-time B tier. There's a big cluster of people who are right around that -3, -4 space. So he's trying to get himself in that kind of cluster.
He's got a couple more opportunities to go negative.
He does. It's including hole 17. This is probably one of the tougher holes to birdie, I would think, on the course. 474. The sidewalk that we just flew over on the drone, I don't believe is OB. Only the road is. There is some space off to the right side that if you can flex a stable disc into that space, it gives it a chance to go towards the basket. But this is a very well-guarded green. I think 3 would probably be very common for this hole.
Yeah, you called it. It actually ended up playing over par for the day. Only 2 birdies were taken.
Oh, wow. See Tony there in the fairway. There's just so many big trees you have to miss. The first layer of small trees you can throw over, but you just got to keep carrying trees like that over and over again. You just lose momentum, and the wind today is not helping either. Not a favorable wind for this hole, so you can see Cam hyzers out to the left side, which isn't going to give him a birdie look, but should give him an opportunity to get up and down for a 3.
And the hat fell off again. See if we can get him a hat sent.
There we go. Just a little short, but he's going to see the basket. Early tree. Not the reaction Connor was looking for. He's going to be well short of the basket. Still has a chance to save it. That right side opens up a lot for him here now that he's past that first layer.
Come on.
Gets it out there. And I think, yeah, he's circled 25, 30 feet from the basket.
Oh, Tony hit the dry spot underneath the basket and got that awkward flare.
Gonna be a tough comebacker for his par look. Cam from a knee. Up shot, 15 feet, 20 feet for him left. Oh, do it.
Yeah.
Almost was one of our 2 birdies. Great effort from Silas from deep circle 2 there.
Oh my goodness.
The par streak's going to come to an end just quarter inch short for Connor there. It's going to be a bogey for him there. Ooh.
That wind.
Yeah, sailed it too. He's going to have a similar distance on his comeback putt here now for a 4. Oh no.
All from the awkward flare.
Yeah, and you can see from his reaction just he's the one who's kept his round kind of together, and all of a sudden a double bogey very late in the round's going to take a couple strokes back from him.
Silas gets a par. Cam gets his par. Cam's put together a good back nine. Hopefully he gets one more.
Yeah, he'd love to get the last one. Get himself to under par after having a really rough kind of front 9 start to his round. And it's another alternate hole. So this is the second alternate hole they had to add. Road on the right is OB. You see an orange line on the left. That is the hazard cornfield. So it does extend a little bit, kind of making a 25-foot circle around on the left side there. You can throw forehand or backhand either route. Wind, I believe, is right to left, if I recall correctly.
Oh, very little ground play.
Yeah, it got knocked down. Maybe I'm remembering. Maybe it was a left or right. I mean, yeah, it is. Look at there's the flag. Left or right. That's what I said.
Yeah,
the first
look
time.
at that sign.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's the left or right.
Yeah. No, no, no.
Oh.
Oh, Connor going risky, going out and over the OB.
Oh, that's a lot of Anheuser.
Oh. Oh.
Just short of the hazard by maybe a foot. Tony is short here. Oh.
Oh.
Ground play gets him
It's so close.
Yeah, it gets him in bounds.
What's up, runner?
Oh, no. He's had so many putts be just short today. Oh, and Connor just short too. Wrong nose angle for that putt there from Silus. Taking a look back.
Yeah, it's a tough feeling.
It's the kind of round our card's been having. Just can't seem to get things going on a course you want to attack.
All right, well, the great ground play got him into birdie range. Great recovery after that vogue.
And we got a couple last tap-ins now, and that's going to do it for our first round back in 2024. Brian, thanks for being with me. This has been such a fun to come back. I love filming disc golf, doing commentary with you.
Yeah, first one of the 2024 season. Honored to be back. Super stoked, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, take a quick peek with those scores there. Tony, the only one able to get under par. Take a look at the top 10 standings. Our local guy, Nick Gill, in the lead with Jeremiah Krause, boy from Ohio. Sam Smeagol, James Corder rounding out our lead card for round 2. This may be a B tier, but with 10,000 added cash, the really, really strong local guys came out to play. We have a very strong field here. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when we post new coverage to our channel so you don't miss out on any of that. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you back for round 2.